Hey guys, welcome back to Sparrow's Nest Farm. I thought I'd try something a little different today. I don't usually just vlog my day if I make a video. I have a purpose behind it, but I don't know. Today I felt like trying something new, so we'll see. Maybe this will get posted, maybe it won't get posted. You never know. So anyone that knows me very well knows that every day I get up with my husband. I make him breakfast, pack his lunch, get him off to work, and then I sit and drink my coffee because that's necessary. And then I get in a workout. I do a few different workouts, but my favorite one is getting on my recumbent exercise bike and setting the tension up really high, so I have to really have to push to get through it. And then I turn on my TV and I watch YouTube videos of, ironically, gardeners and homesteaders taking care of animals, DIY projects, because it's another of my favorite things and something I'll be working on today. Bible devotionals, I really like those. So I pedal away and get really sweaty and out of breath. And I watch things that inspire me to get up and do the stuff, not only that I love, but the stuff that moves me forward toward my goals. One of the people that we watch regularly on YouTube, my husband and I both watch, his name is Carriker. He's got 3 YouTube channels, a few businesses. Off the Ranch is the one that we watch the most, but we also watch Demolition Ranch, which was his first big channel, and Vet Ranch because he's a veterinarian. Sorry, I just got off a really hard push and I'm struggling to breathe here. Anyways, one of the things that he says almost every video is do one thing today that makes tomorrow better, that gets you closer to whatever your goals are. Just one thing. And each one thing on its own might not seem like much. I mean, the 90 minutes I spend on my bike, or the miles that I walk, or the Pilates classes that I do, or the yoga, or the strength training, it's not much in and of itself. It doesn't make a big difference right now, other than making me sweaty and making my muscles hurt. I mean, it's not changing my life right now. But tomorrow, I'll be just a little bit stronger, just a little bit faster. Tomorrow, I will be able to do things that I couldn't do today. Tomorrow, I'll be closer to my goals. And tomorrow's work will add up. And the next day, I'll be a little closer. And the next day. And the next day. So I have certain goals in place. I just realized you can see my TV's reflection here. I have a screensaver on my TV that does Bible verses. And you can see the reflection there. That's funny. Anyways, I have quite a few goals that I am working towards. One of them I just recently accomplished. I am a diabetic. I have been for years, and I have suffered from pretty severe depression relating to my health that has made my health worse, actually. The depression has caused eating disorders and disordered lifestyle in general. And recently because at the beginning of the year, I committed myself to just getting on this bike 5 days a week and doing something. And at first, it was just 20 minutes, and that was all I could do. But I did it. I did something. And then it was 30 minutes, and then it was 45 minutes, and then it was an hour, and that was, I sat here and I pedaled for an hour. The first time I did that, I mean, I took a screenshot, or not a screenshot, I took a picture of the bike and the mileage I did and the time that I spent on it because I was so proud that I had gotten there. And I've been working on better eating habits, and I've tried a few different eating plans, which they haven't worked, but I've learned from each of them, and I've gotten better. I've lost some weight. I can bike for 90 minutes. I do 20 miles some days. In fact, my cumulative mileage for the year is over 2,000 miles just on the bike. That's not including the walking. That's not including any of my other, just the bike. It's 2,000 miles for someone who was struggling to get around, who was in pain all the time. That is a miracle. But my big goal, I got sidetracked, sorry. My big goal that I was working toward was being able to stop taking insulin. And because of my improved eating habits, because I exercise almost every day, and I push myself, because I have committed to doing one thing every day for every one of my goals that I have, I'm not taking insulin anymore. I don't need it. I've been on insulin almost constantly for the last 3 years. And now I don't have to surreptitiously inject myself before each meal. I don't have to constantly worry about, is my sugar too high, too low? Did I take too much? Did I take too little? Am I eating the right thing for the amount that I'm taking? I don't have that fear right now because for the past 6.5 months, I've dedicated myself to doing something. I'm a hand talker. You can't see it because it's down here. I'm a hand talker. But, so here I am. 6 months later, I'm off insulin. I've dropped a little weight, not a lot, but a little. But more importantly, I'm able to move and do the stuff that I want to do because of the commitment to do one thing. So that was much longer than I intended for vlogging an entire day. But if you don't take anything else from this vlog, I hope that you get that. I hope that you make that commitment to do the one thing. I hope that you can experience the joy of accomplishing goals with just small steps. So I'm going to finish up this workout. I've got about 40 minutes left. And then I get a cup of coffee as my reward. So I'll check in with you guys in a little while. You always know when it's July in this house because the fireworks show up. These will be leaving today. Whit does a big firework display at his dad's annual summer party, so he'll be heading up today to set those up. But in the meantime, they're here in my living room, and this is actually like less than half of what we normally have. It's going to be a small year. So, vlogging while biking cost me just under half a mile, but totally worth it. And I got to watch a lot of Jess, and I like watching Jess. She was very inspirational. Time for coffee. Before I have my coffee, my second coffee, I always like to just come out into my garden first thing in the morning. I check on the health of my plants. I look to see if there's anything urgent I need to do that isn't on my plan for the day. And generally, I just breathe. I enjoy the smell of my tomato plants growing, and I love to just see the progress of all the various plants out here and look to see if any of my flowers have decided to actually do anything, which no, they haven't. But I hold out hope. But, I mean, does anybody else just go out into their garden first thing in the morning and just really enjoy that peace? I mean, can you guys hear the birds? Well, over the traffic? Probably not. It's beautiful out here. I also take this time these days to do some hornworm hunting because that's my current garden infestation. Because, you know, it's always something this year. I don't see any this morning. My current count on 4 tomato plants, mind you, just 4. I've had 14 tomato hornworms. I'm thankful the chickens like them. I went out and woke up the chickens this morning because apparently they were going to sleep in for the day. I guess it's a pretty wet day today. We're expecting rain on and off, so I'm actually going to be working inside pretty much all day today. But I just had to take this moment. Alright, so sat down with my coffee. I went ahead and set up my first project for today. I've got a few things that I want to try and get accomplished. And the first one is painting some shelves. I have this space in the living room. It currently has a reindeer skin from Norway hanging on it, but the poor reindeer skin it's getting pretty rough. Some of the kids I babysit, some of the kids I babysit tore the tail off of it last summer, so I think it just needs to come down. And we had a painting done, I'll try and show you guys, by my sister-in-law of our dog Butter that passed away not long ago. And we have her ashes and just some of her favorite things that I want to put on that wall. So I've got a shelf that is salvaged. It was salvaged from the basement of a family member that passed recently. And I'm going to paint that and hang it up and have Butter's stuff sitting on it. And then I've got these 2 other shelves that I found at a garage sale, quite some time ago. And I just really loved them. I thought they were really unique and different. So I am going to paint those as well and hang them up on the same wall. And I think probably I'll get some just little pots of succulents to put up there and a few odds and ends. I've really been working on decluttering lately, so like every time I go to clean in a room, I always declutter first. And I go through, and if I really don't feel like I need it, if it's just collecting dust and nothing else, if it doesn't mean something to me, it goes. We have a free store run by a cooperative of churches in the small town near us. So they are open for donations every Monday, and almost every Monday I take them something. I don't need it, and I figure if somebody could use it, could love it, I'd rather do that than throw it away, have it go to waste. And I honestly hate running garage sales. They're never productive, not worth my time. So that's what I've been doing, and thankfully that has made cleaning and taking care of my home a lot easier. I've done almost every room now. I've got a light and it's not working and it's driving me crazy because I can't see. Sorry, squirreling. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I've done almost every room in the house now with decluttering, and I'm kind of doing a late spring cleaning right now and just thoroughly scrubbing every room because when it was time for spring cleaning, I wasn't up to it. So, get it done now. And there isn't really much left. I totally... Do you ever, like, have a train and it's going along and then it jumps the track, but it's okay because it's on another track, but then it jumps again, and pretty soon you can't find that original track. You have no idea where it was going. Yeah, that's me. That's why I drink coffee. So, I forgot to show you a before of this shelf. You can see it was just a dark stained wood shelf. It was a little rough looking, but not too bad. So I've got the first coat, or no, 2 coats, sorry, on the bottom part. And I'll flip it over once that's good and dry. I gotta show you this though. I was looking for just a white of some kind. I didn't want it to be pure white. I wanted it to be just a little bit off of pure white, but come on. So, light Navajo white. It's off-white. That's what it is. It's off-white. It's kind of a matte. It's not shiny. It's off-white. And I don't understand the naming of paints. Like, I could not tell you what colors I have on the wall because I was looking for the shade I wanted, not the... I wasn't paying attention to the color name because it's gray and blue. You can tell that I'm not an artist. And that is the space where these 3 shelves are going to be going. That's the reindeer pelt that is coming down right next to this tapestry from Germany. I guess you guys are getting a tour of my living room at the moment. So this, let me grab it here. Put it somewhere where we can see it. There. This is the painting that my sister-in-law did of Butter. And she's going to be put up on the shelf along with her ashes. And all you need is love and a dog. And then we have a few of her things left, her collar and such, that'll go up there as well. So that'll be a nice little tribute to her. Well, guys, I kind of flunked at vlogging today. I was waiting for paint to dry on the shelf that I was painting, so I started another project that I've been wanting to do. That's sometimes things are easier to get done when the husband's out of town, so you can just plow through it. So I completely deep cleaned, decluttered, and rearranged my bedroom. Nothing is in the same spot that it started in 7 hours ago when I started this project. Everything's thoroughly cleaned and moved around, and I'm not totally satisfied with it yet, but it's like 6:30 and my dogs are begging to go outside and have some dinner, so I guess I better go ahead and sign off for the day. Let me go show you the shelf real quick. So here's the shelf. It's totally finished. It's had its 2 coats and is completely dry. So I can start on the other 2 shelves later after dinner tonight. It's a little whiter than I was wanting. I was wanting a little more of a cream, but I'm happy with it. I think it's going to look good. And with that, I am going to sign off for the night. Have some food. Maybe do a little bit of relaxing because I haven't done that at all today. Thank you for joining me and for following my crazy tracks, and yeah, this is living with me. You guys feel sorry for Whit. He deals with this all the time. Take care. God bless.